Today I'm showing you the whole process of preparing these two little trilobites. Now, my first problem is both of these trilobites are preserved upside down. There's not much to see on the underside of a trilobite. Their legs and antennae don't really fossilize. But to make things worse, these specimens have a mineral overgrowth on their tops. So all there really is to do is glue the two halves together and come in from the top side. We'll mark where the trilobites are with an expo marker. It might look messy, but this is my roadmap. Since I'm going in blind from the top, these marks are the only thing stopping me from drilling straight through the fossil. You have to trust the geometry or you ruin the piece. After letting the bond set overnight, I'll get started on the smaller one first. Since it's only a few millimeters long, it goes by quickly, but I still need to be meticulously careful to preserve all the small details. Even on these smaller trilobites, there's a lot to be seen. See those spines? They're paper thin. If I get impatient, they don't just break, they disintegrate. You have to stop and let the tool do the work, no matter how slow it feels. Once that's done, it's on to the bigger and flashier trilobite. Now for anyone new here, the tool you see me using is called an abrasive. That sounds kind of fancy, but it's basically just a small sandblaster. The particles of mineral powder I'm using as an abrasive are only a couple dozen microns across per piece. Basically, we're eroding the rock grain by grain. It's a slow process, but it gives you control that you just can't get with impact tools. Using something like a wire brush or a Dremel would be faster, and I do use those tools for larger specimens, but for trilobites this small, it's better to use the sandblaster. I've learned the hard way that vibration kills these small shells. A rotary tool is just too aggressive. One slip and the specimen is gone. The air abrasive is safer because nothing actually touches the fossil except for the dust. Now that the trilobites are done, all I need to do now is make the rock look pretty for the museum display, which is more important than you might think. There's a big difference between scuffed up, gouged rock and rock that looks smooth and natural. It really helps to bring everything together. And just like that, we've got a finished project. These particular specimens actually belong to two different trilobite species, both of them dating back almost exactly to 500 million years ago. The mud of the shallow sea canyon that they once inhabited has now been transformed into the rock of the American West Desert. Click here to watch the expedition where we found these trilobites out in the desert.